welcome back to the Kids Kitchen. Today we're making 7-layer taco dip, and what you'll need is a spatula, a can opener, 2 tomatoes, 2 avocados, a can of refried beans, a block of cream cheese, some shredded cheese, well, Mexican shredded cheese actually, some shredded lettuce, some taco seasoning, garlic powder, and cumin powder, and salt. That's all you'll need, and let's get started. Okay, so for our first step, we're gonna put a block of cream cheese, 3/4 of sour cream, 3/4 cups of sour cream, and 3 tablespoons of taco seasoning, but you can just do 1 pack of it, but we buy it in bulk, so we just did 3 tablespoons. And then, now what we're gonna do, we're gonna close the mixer. We're gonna, see this button? We're gonna lock it in, and then we're just going to turn it on. Like that, until mixed. Now we're going to put our first layer on a 9x13 dish pan and cover with parchment paper and just spread it out until there's taco dip and like the first layer is all over the pan. It might be a little hard, so you're just going to spread it out like this. Okay, now I've just spread it out a little bit more like this, and that finishes our first layer. And now, in the same blender I didn't even wash it. Like, it's okay if you don't wash it. I put a can of refried beans in there. I don't know if you can see, it's right there. And then you're just gonna sprinkle in a little bit of cumin powder and a little bit of garlic powder. And then for your salt, just like a good pinch, a good sized pinch. I kind of did a small pinch, so I'm going to do another small pinch. And now we're going to mix it up. Okay. I'm going to lock it like we did for the first layer. And just turn it on. Let it ground up. Okay, this is looking pretty creamy, so I'm going to turn it off and unlock it. And we're gonna spread it on top of the first layer. Just like, it might be a little bit trickier, the second layer, but just keep trying. Okay guys, so the second layer is really hard because it could like mix in with the first layer, but it's okay if it does because it'll just taste good and delicious all together. So I put it in globs like this, so it was easier, and I just kind of like flattened it out onto the thing, onto like the first layer, just like this. Okay guys, I just finished the second layer and spreading it out. Now we're gonna go to the third layer. And I'm having a really hard time not just like licking it and eating the dip, but it's okay. So for the third layer, we need 2 medium avocados, but the store is out, so we just got large ripe ones. We need garlic powder. We need some salt. And then we need a 1/4 cup of sour cream. So first, we're just gonna get the pit out of the avocado, like that. Just put it down, I guess. And then we are going to scoop it in. Like this, and we're going to do that. Okay, we put the avocados in. Okay, now we are going to put the sour cream in so the avocados don't brown. So without the sour cream, they would start turning brown and yucky. So that's why we're gonna put in some sour cream. Okay, now a sprinkle of garlic powder. salt. And that's for the third layer. Now let's blend it up. Okay. I'm going to put it down, lock it in, press the lock button over here, and turn it on. And watch it blend. Okay, y'all know the drill. So we're just gonna put the guacamole on and start spreading. We're just gonna spread it around the pan like we did for the first and second layer. Just like this. And this layer is probably the easiest layer to spread. So you don't have to be scared to spread it. Just get it in there. Okay, now that our guacamole is spreading, now we have our last 3 layers. So first, we're going to do our shredded lettuce, or you can shred your own. So we're just going to sprinkle it on. And there might be a little bit left over in the bag. Once we use it, you're just gonna sprinkle it on. Like that. Try to get everywhere. Get in this corner, over here. And then I think that's good. So now we're going to do our shredded cheese. Get everywhere. And then make sure to remember the corners and at the end. Okay, I think that's good. And now we have some diced tomatoes, and we're just going to sprinkle those on. Right there, everywhere. And this would be the last layer, and you're probably thinking, I thought there were 7 layers, not 6. Well, if you want the 7th layer, it's black olives. I just don't like them, so I just left them out. But you could add them if you want. Unless you don't, then this is a 6-layer taco dip. Okay, and I think we are done. Guys, this has been the hardest video to make since I wanted to eat it. Okay, so now it's time to finally eat it, finally. Okay guys, I give it 5 stars. Bye, kitchen is closed.